Yeah, hi there. These comments are from using the first letter of your name, S, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the TOEFL online course, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. You made a comment over at my webpage, at the TOEFL IBT Study Guides webpage, and okay, here we go. So you say, I'm very excited to start your program. This is the information you asked for. So you took the TOEFL on December of last year. You got an overall score of 84. So you had 22 on the reading, 24 on the listening. You had 20 points on the speaking and 18 points on the writing. You say, I would love to achieve 95 points in my next TOEFL exam. You're going to take it in April. They don't ask me for a breakdown, but I believe I need at least 24 points in each aspect in order to be prepared to study in any other country. You say, I want to get my master's degree in the United Kingdom, so the university's asked me to have a good score in English with 95 points. I can study 2 hours a day every day to achieve my goal. What course should I take? Thank you. You know what? I think I have a suggestion for you. So I'm going to recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide, which should give you enough practice. Now, I have 3 recommendations here. I'm going to go over them right now. So the first recommendation is extensive reading. And then you want to practice what's called extensive listening. And then you have my online course. So based on these things, I'm going to give you a schedule that I think is going to be effective for you. Now remember that going from 84 to 95 is possible, but 84, let's face it, it's already a fairly good score. Some graduate programs will allow you to study with 80 or higher. So what I'm saying is you want to advance your English skills significantly, and to get 11 points higher is going to take some work, right? Now you told me, this is important information, you can study 2 hours every day to achieve your goal, right? So here's what I recommend now. When I talk about extensive reading, it's important to practice reading for about an hour. Do it as often as you can, and I'll give you a schedule in just a minute. But what do you read? You want to practice reading newspapers, magazines, and longer books. This is going to be very, very important for you. Now, the next thing, you can also practice listening. Again, about an hour of listening practice. You can listen to news programs, documentary programs, history programs, and even science programs. That's going to be very, very important. Now, in either case, if you're reading or listening, really focus on your note-taking. You want to focus on the main and the supporting points of these reading and these listening passages. This is going to be very, very important for you. So then, using your notes, you can do 2 things. Using your notes, you can orally summarize the reading and listening passages. Remember, you don't have to use any online course to do this. You don't need to use a TOEFL book to do this. But orally summarize the reading and listening passages, and also you can write a summary. I think this is also going to be important. So you can write a summary of the reading and listening passages. Now, of course, if you're orally summarizing the information, you are practicing your integrated speaking, which is what you want to do. This is very, very important. And if you're writing summaries of the reading, listening passages, you guessed it, you're practicing your integrated writing. And that's also important. Now, so having said that, there's 3 things you want to be doing now over the next 90 days. Now let me give you a schedule of just 1 week. Let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you told me that you can spend 1 hour each day, right? So here's how you want to use your time. Now remember, this goes over for the whole week. So we have Saturday, and we have, actually, I think Sunday's the first day of the week here, so we'll do that. At least we do that in American culture here. Okay, so Sunday, we have 2 hours. 1 hour. 1 hour reading, 1 hour listening, right? Now when you get to Monday, you go 1 hour online TOEFL course. You're going to be going through my 90-day study guide. You just start with day 1, day 2, day 3. Each day you want to go through those lessons, and each day you want to spend 1 hour, as I'm saying here. So 1 hour at the online TOEFL course, and then we go back to the 1 hour reading. So you can kind of have an idea what you're doing. You're kind of recycling these things each day. So Monday you have 1 hour of the online TOEFL course, 1 hour reading. Then we go back to this one. We start off with the 1 hour listening. And then we have we're back to the 1 hour in the online TOEFL course, right? I'm just giving you a basic idea of on a week-to-week basis how you can kind of schedule your time. The main thing is, the reason you want to schedule, this is important. A lot of students, they like to study what they're comfortable. They like to study what they already understand. But for example, a lot of my lessons will focus on grammar, right? But not all of them will. You'll have to be studying vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking lessons. So it's important that you kind of follow the schedule so you get practice in all those different areas, and that's going to really help build your academic English language proficiency. So 1 hour listening, 1 hour online TOEFL course. Now we're back to the 1 hour reading. Then we have the 1 hour listening. We go to Thursday. You guessed it, we're back to the 1 hour in the online TOEFL course. And we'll go back to the reading as well. So once you do the reading, then we're going back to what we did on Tuesday. Once we get this, we have the 1 hour listening, 1 hour at the online TOEFL course. We get to Saturday, we're going to go back to the reading. Kind of what we did on Wednesday. So now if you take a look at what we have going on here, for example, next week, right? So you'll have Sunday 1 hour reading, 1 hour listening, Monday 1 hour at the online TOEFL course, 1 hour reading, 1 hour listening on Tuesday, then 1 hour online TOEFL course, then Wednesday you have 1 hour reading practice, 1 hour listening, and then Thursday 1 hour at the online TOEFL course, then 1 hour reading. Friday 1 hour listening, 1 hour at the online TOEFL course, then Saturday 1 hour reading and 1 hour listening, right? So if you follow this particular schedule and you do this for about 90 days, this is really going to help you improve your academic English. Now, my recommendation for you is once you have finished, or at least, let's say you do my 90-day TOEFL study guide, then I would recommend go to the 8th section of my course. That's where you will find my full-length IBT practice tests. So you can take one of those practice tests to mark your progress to see how you're doing. And that gives you a pretty good idea whether or not you're ready to take the official test, or at least, are you scoring close to 95, on those practice tests, and that gives you a pretty good indicator that you are ready. Alrighty? So anyway, thank you for your comments and for the message you made over my website, and I'm very excited to work with you and to help you as much as I can. And from my online TOEFL course and from my IBT speaking and writing specialist and me, and I am the founder, owner, as I said, and the materials writer for all of your lessons, we want to wish you, my friend, a very happy new year. Happy New Year for 2014. And all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.